Hello, Females on Fire. I hope you're having a good week so far. We are at the halfway point of the week. Don't the weeks just fly by. I always get to Wednesday and I just feel like I'm kind of going a bit crazy and need to try and pull things back together. I am coming on to talk to you today about the pillars of success and the only things that you need to have in place in order to build a profitable and very successful business. I'm just going to connect this into into the group so that anyone in the group can jump on, and then we will get started. Perfect. So let's get started. Let's talk about how we achieve massive success in our business. The most important thing to start off with is your foundation. And your foundation in this instant is your mindset. Now, before you glaze over and think, oh, it's just a load of nonsense, hear me out. I used to think that. I used to think that mindset was a whole load of mumbo jumbo and something made up so that people could claim to be mindset experts and they could sell you their products and services. And I used to think, what a load of rubbish. But then I hit a brick wall in my business. I was struggling to get myself into a flow where I was making money easily, where I was connecting with people well and in an authentic manner, and where I was managing to get my message across. So I gave the mindset work a go, and it has completely transformed my life and my business. It has had such a far-reaching impact on every single element of my life that I am now probably the biggest convert to mindset work. So what I want to speak to you today about is the foundation, which is mindset. So what is holding you back from reaching your goals? What is holding you back from success? Why are you not achieving the success that you want and that you know is possible? Are you sabotaging your own success? Think about that for a moment. I want you to think about that and answer that honestly. Are you letting your fears, are you letting negativity hold you back from achieving your goals? Do you look at people that you see either online or offline? Do you look at people who are successful, who are achieving all the things you want to achieve, and think that it could be you, but wonder why you're not enjoying that level of success, why you're not enjoying the level of wealth, or why you're not getting the recognition that they get? I can bet you anything those people are doing mindset work. It is so powerful. You need to be doing mindset work every single day. You need to be addressing your limiting beliefs. You need to be thinking about your fears. You need to be thinking about the negativity. They all have an impact on you, and they all have an impact on your business. You need to learn to recognize, understand, and reprogram your mind. It is hard work because most of your negative thoughts and your negative associations have been with you throughout your life. And so in order to get that to change, it does take time and it takes consistency. So you need to be out there every day, working away at these limiting beliefs that you have and turning them around and making them work for you. I've put out a post this morning about that, so have a little read about that because it's got a few suggestions. And it's also something that in my Steps to Success program starting next week, we're going to dive super deep on. In fact, I've had so many conversations in the past couple of weeks with people that are struggling in their business, and what it's come down to is their mindset, that I've decided that I am going to be offering a free 45-minute one-on-one session on mindset to anyone that signs up to the Steps to Success program. This is where we will go super deep on your issues and your mindset and what is holding you back from taking that step and reaching the next level in your business. So if you're interested in that, check out the Steps to Success. But let's have a think about fear, for example. Everyone has fear. It's natural. I get fear in my business. Even the most successful people will have fear. What if I'm not good enough? What if I don't know what I'm doing? What if people don't like me? There are so many fears that you can hide behind, but you need to use the fear and you need to sort of channel that and turn it around. What if I'm not good enough? But what if I am? What if you are good enough? I believe that everyone is good enough. I believe that you can create an extraordinary business, but you need to have that belief, and that belief has to come from you. If you can build up that self-belief, then you can create an incredibly powerful movement. You can create anything you want, and you need to believe in that. What thoughts are holding you back? What's stopping you from getting to where you want to get to? Why are you having these thoughts? Dig deep on this. What is the root cause of those thoughts? And are they true blockages, or are they just things that your mind is telling you, things that can be overcome? And then how do we change that behavior? How do we replace that negative behavior and that negative cycle and turn it into something positive and a new behavior that allows you to rise above that and move on to bigger and better things? So when you feel negativity, think about what you can be grateful for. Let's say you lose a client. Yes, it's terrible, you've lost a client, but what can you be grateful for from that situation? First of all, it's freed up some more time, so you can focus on building new connections with new people. Secondly, hopefully you would have got some feedback from that client, so you can then have a think about that and whether you need to change something, the way you're doing something in your business. And thirdly, you can think, well, if you've lost a client, they obviously weren't the right sort of client for you, and it means it's opening up space for someone who is your soulmate client to come and work with you. Visualize success. I spend a lot of time journaling, and I talk about this. I talk as if I've got the success already that I'm striving for. What does that look like? How does it feel? You've really got to put a lot of emotion into this, particularly when you're trying to change negative behaviors and negative associations. You've got to put a lot of emotion into it. So what does success look like for you? What does it feel like? And what are the steps that you visualize yourself having to take to get there? Again, these are all really powerful things, and we're going to cover a lot of this in the Steps to Success program, or in my Facebook group. We'll also be touching upon this in the next couple of weeks, as I've realized, how much of this mindset work is missing from so many people's daily activities. So we've got our foundation in place. Then there are 3 pillars. The first pillar is marketing. The second pillar is messaging. And the third pillar is the systems and processes. Let's start with the marketing pillar. How are you reaching your audience? Where are your audience? Where are they hanging out? And how often are you connecting with your audience? Are your audience on Facebook? If they're on Facebook, where do they hang out? Are they in groups? Are they in certain pages? If they might be local people. Where are they in networking groups? Are they in sort of professional bodies? Where do you find your audience? How often are you connecting? You need to be constantly connecting with your audience. People are not going to come and find you. If you think about when you've ever subscribed to something or gone out and bought something, that hasn't been because you've gone knocking on someone's door. It's usually because something's popped up and you thought, yes, that looks interesting. I'm going to check that out. So that's what you need to be thinking about. You need to be reaching out to your audience and thinking of ways to approach them. You've got 3 types of audience. You have a cold audience, you have a warm audience, and you have a hot audience. Your cold audience are people that don't know you. They are the people that you need to be bringing into your business and bringing through your funnel. You've got your warm audience, they're the people that know you, but the people that you need to then start to sell to start to sell your products and your services to. And then you've got your hot audience, the people who have already bought for you, your loyal clients. And they all need to be reached, and all need to be reached in different ways. So you cannot neglect any one part of your audiences, because the whole business relies on having new people coming through the business, people that already know you who are then prepared to take the next step and buy from you, and the people who have already bought from you, who are your loyal customers, who will be the ones there time and time again. You need to be actively looking. They won't be coming to find you. Think about social media, think about email lists, think about doing live videos. We're doing a live Facebook Live challenge in the Female on Fire Facebook group this week, and it's been super successful. There are people who are taking their first steps in going live, and we've been showing how much organic traffic they get from their live videos. Some people are finding that they're getting 4 to 5 times the amount of organic traffic viewing their videos than they do from any other type of post that they are putting onto Facebook. That's 4 to 5 times the number of sets of eyes on your business. So just think about something like that for a moment. Don't hide behind a screen. Actively engage with people physically, so offline and online. Reach out to people by messenger, get conversations going. Business is built around trust, and trust is built on relationships. So you need to be reaching out, you need to be forming relationships, and you need to be growing that trust and then working with people to try and help them and to provide your solutions and services to them. So that's the first pillar. The second pillar I'm going to talk about is messaging. Who are you? I know who I am. I'm Hannah Ashcroft. I am the founder of Female on Fire, and I help ambitious female entrepreneurs to achieve businesses that they are passionate about and which they can be wildly successful in. So who are you? What do you stand for? What's important to you? Who do you serve? Who do you work with? Are you communicating these things in a way that is clear and simple to understand? If people come across you, will they get a sense of who you are? Will they get a sense of what you do? And will they get a sense of how you can help them? Are you speaking the language of your target audience? Do you understand their fears? Do you understand their pain points? The easiest way to sell to people is to understand exactly what their fears and pain points are and to talk to those points. You want to be able to serve up a solution on a plate which solves those exact things that they say. And the best way to do that is to use the language that your target audience use. Do you speak to them about the benefits of your products and services? Don't speak about features. If I'm going to buy something, I don't want to know features. I want to know the benefits. What will it do for me? How will it change my life? If I went into a garage and I was going to buy a car, I don't want to know it's got an engine, 5 gears. I want to know that it will make me look cool, or I want to know that it will, enhance my image. I want to know that I'll feel luxurious driving in my new car. Those are the benefits, and that's what you really need to focus on. Do you convey your knowledge in your messaging? Can you be seen as a go-to expert? We talk time and time again of the know, like, and trust factor. If you're seen as an expert in your field, people will trust you. And if they trust you, and they've got to know you, and they like what you're saying, they will buy from you. The final pillar is systems and processes. Information is free these days. I don't want anyone to go out and buy anything that's an information product. You can get information anywhere. The internet is awash with information. The important thing, though, is how you use the information and how you apply it in your business. Again, when we do the Steps to Success program, we're going to be talking a lot about that. We're going to be putting in place the exact systems and processes that you need to get your business to run smoothly and efficiently and effortlessly so that your time is freed up to focus on the things that matter, i.e. reaching more people and selling more. Do you have your funnel in place? Do you know what a funnel is? It's so important to know exactly the journey that your potential clients will take with you from the moment they first set eyes on you to the moment they purchase your product or service. You need to have that mapped out. You need to have those steps, that step-by-step system in place. Do you have an opt-in? An opt-in is where you are attracting someone to give you their email address in exchange for something that they want. Your opt-in needs to be something that's easy to consume, that solves a problem and appeals to the pain points of your audience. So if you haven't got a good opt-in, you need to think about doing one. When we say easy to consume, it needs to be something they can look at and use, and it takes them about 10 to 15 minutes to consume, and they find it useful and they get a benefit from it straight away. It can be a video, it can be a swipe file, it can be a checklist, it can be a mini guide. Those are probably the things that work most successfully, but anything that you think about that you think will appeal to your audience and appeal to the pain points that they have. We've talked about the funnel. What steps are you going to take your potential client on? What is your end goal? Where do you want them to end up? If they don't buy your product, have you got another funnel they move into where you're trying to sell them onto something else? Those are the things you need to think about there. Do you have all your tech set up to collect the emails, to deliver course content if you're doing courses, to deliver products if you're selling products, to deliver services? Do you have everything set up in place so that it doesn't require constant input from you so that it can run itself? Systems and processes should work for you. They should make your life easier and they should free up your time. Remember, you want time to be connecting with people and you want time to be selling to people. You don't want to spend time fiddling with tech and working out why your email autoresponder isn't working. You need to get those things in place and set up. And that is why the systems and processes is the third important pillar in the business overall scheme. Again, when we work on the Steps to Success program, we're going to work on sales funnels, we're going to work on launch forms, we're going to work on email sequences. Anything that you will need, which is information to get your business set up, to get it running smoothly, and to get yourself ready to take your business to the next level, we will put into place. And I will be there giving you a hands-on approach and guiding you every step of the way. So there is nothing that won't be covered in the 6 weeks that we work together. And that brings me to the final point, and this is my favourite subject of all. So you've got your foundation, you've got your mindset, you've got your 3 pillars, you've got your marketing, you've got your messaging, you've got your funnel, and then you need to put the roof on. And the roof is sales. You cannot have a business if you are not selling. And sales is something that most people are terrified of, but there's no need to be. Think about it like this. You are offering something of value to people. You are helping people to achieve their goals or helping to solve their pain or their problem. So what you are giving them and offering them is something that they want. You don't need to be all salesy. You don't need to be pushy. You just need to work out a way that you can sell in a way that makes it authentic and in a way that feels natural to you. But you need to be out there selling. And every single day, you should be doing sales activities. Whether that's connecting personally with people, whether that's putting out new offers, whether that's just writing a blog post with a call to action which directs them to a sales page. Every single day of your business, you need to be selling. If you're not doing that, your business will not take off. You will still be bumbling along at whatever level you're at now. You will not be able to take it up to that next level. So you need to get comfortable with selling. Sales is my bread and butter. I have spent 18 years selling at the highest level. I have sold billions of dollars worth of products. So I know what it takes to be successful at selling. And I am going to be sharing that information with people who are in the Steps to Success program. So by the end of the 6 weeks, you will feel comfortable selling. You will be out there selling every day, but in a way that feels natural and a way that you feel comfortable with, and a way that works, a way that will have the customers coming to you and will have the conversion rates that are much higher than you would normally expect in your business. So if you're interested in the Steps to Success program, then have a look at the link which I'll attach to this program, or send me a message. I am only having limited number of spaces in the group. I want to make sure that I can give my full attention and focus on people that are in the Steps to Success program. It is a 6-week program. We will be covering mindset, we'll be covering messaging, we'll be covering the power of Facebook, we will be talking about sales, we'll be talking about launching, we'll be talking about sales funnels. It is 6 weeks of full-on support, full-on ass-kicking if that's what you need. Daily support, accountability, training, systems, processes, whatever you need to get your business set up for success in the second half of this year, we will be putting it into place. It's going to be an incredible program. It's going to be really useful, and it really will be the best way to set yourself up for success in the second half of 2017. I'm throwing in a few bonuses as well, and obviously I've just mentioned today, for anyone that signs up in the next couple of days, I will do a free 45-minute one-on-one mindset coaching session with you to make sure that you don't have a mindset that's not setting, to make sure your mindset is setting you up for success. We'll break down these limiting beliefs, we'll break down these fears, and we will teach you some tools to overcome these and to use them to your advantage. So if you've got any questions about the Steps to Success program, let me know. Otherwise, I will send you I'll put a link. You can find it at www.femaleonfire.clickfunnels.com/steps-to-success. I hope you found this useful, and I will look forward to speaking to you all again very soon. Thank you very much.